Hello, lads. I'm Marty B back in the hot seat once again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight as we make our way to round number 14 of Inters Racing League Season 8. It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of gracing your eardrums and filling you with the soft goo of banter. So come along with me this fine evening and I will sing you an F1 lullaby. Looking at the track map, we have 19 twists and turns through the streets of Monte Carlo, which gives us 10 to the left, 9 to the right on this clockwise gamble here tonight. Dating back to 1929, this 3.3 kilometre circuit relies heavily on qualifying, but the threat of that dreaded safety car always looms on the horizon. Now let me tell you, I cannot do this alone. Oh no. Beside me in the box is the man with the voice from down under, Australia's best in the business, here to fill your other holes with soft commentary goo. I talk the garbage and he talks the good stuff. It's the OG from the GC, Broseph Coop. Joins me for this one.
Marty B, thank you very much, mate. It's so good to have you back. Obviously, at Inters for Tier 1, our old stomping ground, mate, where we used to commentate every weekend and have the best time and obviously watch the best drivers out there on track just doing their business. So, this one in Monaco today is going to wrap up the final race for Inters Season 8. And we've got some fast drivers out here, let me tell you what. First off the list, you probably have to start with Campbell Adams in the Red Bull, Marty B. He's out there at the moment. Not to mention Webbsy in the Williams. You've got his team principal there, Aussie 2K Goat as well. Obviously, got very quick Meowsy in the Ferrari. His teammate GLX Cam in the other Ferrari. We've got Checkered Flag, obviously, in the RB. He's the team principal, very happy, obviously, his team wrapping up the overall constructors. Probably after yesterday's race, he would have definitely cemented that one. So congratulations to the Racing Bulls. That's back-to-back championships. Outstanding effort, and there'll be a trophy going out to him. Poster announcements, all that kind of jazz. And to the champions as well. Obviously, Yusuf Goat, the Aston Martin driver, wrapped up the Tier 1 championship last weekend. But, here we are in Monaco, Marty, and so glad to have you.
It looks like... I don't know whether maybe we have a lobby glitch there. It seems like...
I was just sending you another invite, Marty.
There are not enough players remaining to start the session. You will now be returned to the session lobby. It looks like... was that me that left?
Yeah, it looks like you left, so I'll just send you another invite.
Oh, that's weird. Battlecat... Okay. Oh, well.
Are you on PC?
No, man, I'm on the old PS5. Hardwired in.
Okay.
That's weird. And we are possibly back, connecting to Apollo Pepsi. I wonder if... okay. I'll just make sure that I was actually spectating. That's strange. Yeah. Did you... Are you still in the lobby?
Yeah, yep. I can't actually send you an invite there.
No, that's okay. The Battlecat did send me an invite, so we will just stay live. Okay. We're back. Terribly sorry. I mean, let's be honest, it wouldn't be Monaco or it wouldn't be Inters Racing League without some sort of technical glitch. Welcome back. So, I was saying before I was very rudely disrupted and kicked out. Someone probably got angry and kicked me out, to be honest. That's exactly what's happened, I reckon. But I see we're under the lights here tonight. That was the popular vote in the chat with the lads. Somebody said something about it being at night, and then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, it's at night. Which I think is very fitting. Well, yeah. Absolutely fitting. What can you see?
Campbell Adams just crosses the line with a 108 flat. So 5/10 quicker than Sir Joshy in the McLaren at the moment in P2. So... just laying down a hell of a banker right there, Campbell Adams.
Yeah, absolutely. Who else are we looking out for? See, Webbsy. Webbsy's gone to Williams this year by the look of that. And sitting in P16 there, no time on the board in the pit lane. I wonder if he's going to go for a last-ditch effort and chuck a time on the board after the track revolution has really, really ramped up. So expecting good things there from Webbsy. His teammate Aussie 2K sitting in P6 with a 1:8.854. And a few cars out on the track, 3 wide through the tunnel there almost. Oh, what a beautiful sound it is this evening here in Monaco. Ferrari going past a Red Bull. And who else can we look out for tonight in Monaco, Broseph?
Oh, look, in terms of pace, as you said, Webbsy, obviously Meowsy, McJamie Dodge in the Ferrari there. You've got Finns in the Alpine. He's fresh off an OFI appearance for Inters. Who else? Look, Aussie 2K Goat, as you just mentioned, he's put in a 108.8, which is nothing to sneeze at, and probably feels a little bit more at home given that he's had a few Tier 2 appearances recently. So settled nicely back in with that time. You've got Mighty Wombat, who's really quick as well in the Haas in P7 at the moment. Sortisy, P4 in the McLaren, he's quick. Obviously, you got Josh, P3 at the moment in the Sauber. So, look, mate, everyone's quick. Apollo Pepsi as well. Look, he's off an OFI appearance as well. I think for Wallaby, correct me if I'm wrong, in the McLaren. Ghost Rider as well. He's making an appearance from the Tier 2 grid. But McJamie Dodge, he's probably the guy to do for a hot lap, Marty, so keep an eye on him. We've got just over 11 minutes to go in the session. I think he might be putting in his first hot lap at the moment, so we'll make sure to get his second one.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. There's a few cars getting out of the way there, coming down through towards the waterfront there, the swimming pool chicane, one of my favourite parts of the racetrack. It's actually flat out. As you come into the last chicane there through La Rascasse, we watch the Ferrari under the lights, who is going to be going for a hot lap as he just jumps around turn number 19 there, DRS line, just right there. It's such a short run, Broseph, down towards Sandoval. Of course, as we all know, no heroics, and Sandoval, he's taking a wee bit of a liberty there. He touched the wall on the exit as well, so that's really going to cost him in time. The two Ferraris, P13, P15, Cam and McJamie Dodge, so we will look out for McJamie as we get a little bit further into it as well. So it looks like there's a wee bit of a caution, but that's probably just cars getting out of the way. Just for the viewers out there, this track, as we've just seen, going around the Hotel Hairpin, that's actually the slowest track on the F1 calendar, only 40 kilometres an hour, so almost the same speed you do in your road car when you're heading off to town. That's what they're doing around that hairpin in first gear. That's ridiculous when you really think about it. That's a heck of a feat, and the slowest corner is the same speed we're doing. And you know what, Broseph, I'll never forget when I forget which race it was, but I'll never forget when Lewis Hamilton said the safety car is going too slow. We're only doing 100.
Jono's out.
You know, or Jono's out.
Yep, in the Racing Bull, just after turn 1. So unfortunately, must have come into contact with the wall there. Yeah, a bit too much. A bit too much on the throttle, you have to say. Maybe losing the rear end. Or maybe done an Oscar Piastri and just gone straight on there. Just the in-between, whether to go down the runoff lane or trying to attempt the corner. But that's all right. He's in P2. He's put down a hell of a lap. Not to mention Campbell Adams has put down an even quicker one, might be, with a 1:07.6.
And he's going out again.
Just electric.
He might as well pack it up and just, go and have a cup of tea.
Yeah, look, I wish we caught that one. Yeah, well, he's not racing for Ferrari, so there won't be too many cups of teas around in the strategy today.
That's true.
But yeah, phenomenal lap there from Campbell Adams. And I've got to say congratulations to him and Webbsy, of course, representing Oz F1 and winning the OFI Series 7. So congratulations to those guys. Too good in the couple of nights there with the races. Yeah, great job.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't get a chance to watch any OFI. I've really sort of taken a step back. If I'm honest with you, but it's been nice to have a break, but I'm looking forward to the new game, as I do see McJamie Dodge coming out of the pit lane for his second hot lap. Ooh. Shall we do it?
We should. Finns has just put in a 108 flat, I've got to say, so very impressive there from Finns. He's in terrific form. But yep, let's go with McJamie Dodge, and I'll leave it up to you, and viewers, soak this one up.
Oh my goodness, all right. So I did start my commentary career all of those years ago on the streets of Monaco here with Tetris O'Hare, in a race I'll never forget, and with nerves that have now turned into some of Inter's greatest moments around a few racetracks. In 2018 I drove here when I went through Europe, and I reached down and touched the start-finish line of this very circuit. And now in Season 8, we return to Ground Zero to do it all over again through the tunnel in the Ferrari, on board with McJamie Dodge, down in P16. That's going to be a banger. I can't wait. I'm just going to bring up my track map here. God, I'm already losing my words, bro. I'm already losing my words. The Nouvelle chicane down towards the waterfront here we are going to go. I'm going to try and get this one together as we head towards Larascas now. Get on towards the edge of your seats and say it with me. You know the words. Turn number 19. It is time to buckle up and neck up your pelicans. Marty B's on the edge of his seat. No heroics down towards Sandoval. We're going to go down to about 5th or 4th gear for rotation just over the wall. Look at that rotation. All the way out to the wall, up through Beaurivage. Now we go round the left-hander. This is heading towards Casino. It's flat through here. Then you go down to about 4th gear. Just a bit of a late apex as you come and you drift. You've got to watch the wall through Casino. Right hand down. Watch the raise on the left-hand side of the track. He doesn't. He goes straight over it. This is the first of the Mirabeaus down towards the Lowe's hairpin. Now we're going to go down all the way into 1st gear. 2nd possibly for the traction. Left hand all the way around there. There's a 2nd to the Mirabeaus now. Misses the curve a wee bit there into Portier. The right-hander before the tunnel misses the apex there just a little bit. But on the exit, he's going to go absolutely flat 5th. We're going to go all the way through to 7th gear. You're looking at around about 100 metres that you are braking. It's around about there somewhere on the brakes hard. Watch the inside there over the curves. He's riding those like a fat kid on a cupcake. Look at the state of that. The left-hander, this is down to 5th. He's staying in 5th. Watch out for the wall. The exit there. The parking slots on the road flat through here. The swimming pool chicane. You're going to go down to 4th. Ride the curb and watch out for track invalidations. Don't touch the exit there like Charles Leclerc. Larascas. Right-hander as well. Get out of the way, Haas. Get out of the road, mate. It is turn 19. Over the curb. DRS wide open. 22% battery left across the line. We are going to go for a... It's going to be pole. It's going to be pole. It's a 107.583. And that has been a Marty B hot lap. I can breathe again. That was a banger. The Ferrari goes to the top step, but that's only temporary, Broseph.
Oh, mate, that was unbelievable. He did it for Charlie Red.
He did do it. Oh,
mate, what a call. That was fantastic. Shout out to Marty B's hot lap. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The best in the business gets it done and puts it on pole. You combine those two together and that's a climax.
That is an absolute climax. It is just a bubbling cauldron of climactic material just slithering down your face. All right.
The Battle Cat will be happy with that one. Obviously, the team principal with Ferrari and big grin across the Battle Cat's face.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's sitting in the background there just doing the stats, doing the things that he does the very best, which, of course, everybody enjoys seeing the stats of who's done this and that and whatever else.
Wow.
By crikey.
Oh, look, Campbell Adams has parked it, so he was happy with his lap, and, you know, why wouldn't you be with a 107.6, but has he done it a fraction early with Meowie just pipping him there at the business end, just under 4.5 minutes to go.
I think maybe, how many sets of soft tyres do you get in qualifying? Is it 3? I feel like he did 3 laps.
You can use 3.
Oh, maybe he just wants to save a set.
Yeah, it's probably given the amount of, safety cars that you could get here.
Shh. Oh, you've said it. It's too late.
Yep,
it's too late. It's too late.
My bad.
Okay. I'm just going to see, how do I bring up the chat screen?
Yeah, I'll just burn some sage.
Oh, Roger.
There we go.
He's just getting rid of the bad omens there, so I'm just going to... I'd love to say, can you pop in the chat how to put the chat up, but then I haven't got the chat up.
if you just get
do
your
I have
phone,
to go share?
Pull up Twitch on your phone if you can. And
I might be able to do it on the computer.
Have a look at the chat on there. That's the way.
It might be a bit delayed though for the stream. I'll just have a quick look. I'll just see. I think it might be in broadcasting options.
I'm just on board with Websy at the moment, so he's just going through the tunnel. He's in P3 currently with a 107.8, so he's not far off P2. He's got just a little bit more of an improvement to go to put himself up onto the front row. Websy, of course, missing out on the championship this season. He missed a couple of the races, and that's probably what cost him going back-to-back, of course, was last season's champion. Unbelievably quick racer. Everyone's favourite, Websy. Pulls into the pits. He's had enough.
He does, yeah. I mean, a 7.8, man, that's nothing to sneeze at as well. So I think I did a 111 maybe in time trial. Yeah, I'd be P18 currently.
What I do?
I think a lot of you guys are 1.8s.
I think I did a 110.7 maybe, something like that.
110.7. That's not too bad. I'll turn on camera. Overlay options, display chat. Let's have a look. Does that display the chat? No. Oh.
That's all right, Marty. Look, I can read it out to you if you like, mate.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I was going to bring it up on the computer there before, but I didn't actually want to hinder my bandwidth just in case I have another episode.
So we've got Zox as well, P5 at the moment. It looks like he is just on an out lap. It says hot lap, but I'm pretty sure he's just going around again. So P5 at the moment, pretty impressive. You've got to say both Alpines inside the top 5. You know, Ads will be pretty happy with that as the team principal. Jono as well. He's in P7 in the RB. Of course, Jono coming off a OFI appearance as well. So just plenty of these guys, just rapid.
Absolutely. I see Ads has actually changed his name to Cuds 13, same as actual Cuds in the chat. Is that right? Is that what's happened?
Yeah.
Because I tagged, I've done it both wrong way round. I tagged one for the other, and then tagged the other one for the wrong reason again, and they gave me shite about it.
Yeah, I've seen you getting confused. Over the season, Marty. There's 3 of them, if you'd believe it. There's 3 of them.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, it is what it is. Cool, only a minute left.
I know you love a name change, mate.
I do love a name change. And it was many years ago when I actually changed to Marty B, and I'll never look back. But maybe we'll join the front. Just try to actually look for...
I think I may have pushed you into that. Sorry, mate.
That's okay.
Jeez. Yeah, there's a bottleneck at the moment. Turn 4.
Oh, we are on board with the Alpine going down there through. That was the first of the Mirabos down towards the Lowe's hairpin there too.
You go. All right.
Yep. Always a Mercedes getting out of the way too, into Portier. This is not a bad lap actually from Zox. I haven't got the split up on the screen, but through the tunnel sector 2, we're just going to wait for the split as he comes down through. Oh, by crikey. Oh, he's lucky he did invalidate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was the Nouvelle. Yeah.
Oh,
and he nearly took the front wheel off it too.
Bit shady through to back there. Oh, and this one as well, but yeah, he invalidated, so he's just having a ride at the moment. A couple of seconds left before quali's over. So it looks like a jammy dodge.
I think he hit a couple of walls in a row there. You might say he went back to back.
Oh,
wall hitting, right? Right?
Yep.
Right.
Let's have a look at. Oh, Webbsy, he's gone straight through.
Yeah, he's just taken them. Is anyone else still on a hot lap? Sawsey?
Aussie might be.
Oh, Sawsey goes P6.
Sir Josh?
Sir Joshy is on a hot lap. He's 2/10.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that reference is, but there's a Ferrari that's coming.
It's Cam. Cam's in the wall. He's done an Antonelli.
He really has. This is not a bad lap. Oh, plus 10th and a half. It's not bad, though. This could put him up to about P5.
Yeah, Sir Josh is rapid, mate. He was obviously representing Inters as well in OFI, so shot out to Sir Joshy.
Did you go? I called it.
P5.
Man, I nailed my mathematics there. Perfect.
That's about right.
Yep. Ghost Rider is checking what's happening here. Nope, that's all she wrote, Broseph. That is all she wrote.
Well, yep. It's the likely guys as well. The top 3, you've got Meowsy, Campbell Adams, Webbsy, Finns puts himself into P4. So Joshy, as we saw, just one of the final cars crossing the line there up into the top 5. You got Zosk, Sortisi, Aussie 2K, Jono, and Josh rounding out the top 10 there. Apollo Pepsi, P11, Mighty Wombat, Mozart, GLX Cam, Ghost Rider, Checkered Flag, P16. And Junkyard Dog is going to round out the 17 cars on the grid, Marty.
Absolutely, 17. It's a good showing. It's a good showing for considering it's the last race and a lot of things have already been decided, which is great. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, pretty much everything's been decided apart from the Tier 1 constructors. So we've got Williams. So you got Aussie and Webbsy are trying to beat the Racing Bulls of Jono and Checkered Flag. There's 4 points separating Racing Bulls and the Williams in the Tier 1 constructors. So if Aussie can get the last say in that one, I'm sure he's going to try and do that. And they've started out pretty well. Obviously, Webbsy P3 and I think Aussie's P8. Yep. So they're both in front of in the Racing Bulls. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to quickly. I assume we're still skipping through the results. I feel a bit rusty, but muscle memory's kicking in, Broseph. It's kicking in, and we're just going just fine.
We've technology, mate. It's a wonderful thing. We've got something called Racing League Tools. So we usually run that every race. We've got some guys who capture that for us. The Battle Cat's doing that for us today, so all results will be captured and they're published right after the race in tremendous graphic form, as the Staddle Cat does for us every weekend. Tremendous.
The Staddle Cat, love it. Oh, Captain McStaddle Cat. Shout out to Cashmash, J Cashmash. These two legends, thank you very much for the kind words there in the chat. So I have got the chat up on my phone, Broseph, as well. Mate, so, formation lap, yes or no? Is that Mash Jr.?
That is the current Tier 3 champion, J Cash Mash, in the Ferrari, who was recently crowned a couple of weekends ago. So,
beautiful.
Shout out to the current Tier 3 champion at Inters. Well done.
Shout out. Sorry, Cash Mash. I haven't been around for a little while, so I just assumed because of Mash. But Mash is a good name.
Mash is a great name. To answer your question as well, no formation lap, and Mash Jr. actually goes by Stainsy's love child. That's his current name at the moment.
I've lost track. I don't even care anymore who's called what. I just, whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Broseph. So I have done the intro on the hot lap. The start, my friend, is all on you.
All right. I'll take the magic. Mate. I'll probably get on board with Campbell and see if he throws it up around the outside.
Bit of the old throw-up tactic, eh? Spew up the inside.
If you do a Max Verstappen somehow and just late, I don't know how he could possibly do it, but if anyone can, Campbell Adams.
If anyone can, Campbell Adams can. All you, brother.
We have 5 lights for the final race here at Inters Racing League Season 8. They're off and racing. Looks like McJamie actually gets off to a pretty good start, but Campbell is going up to the outside. He's not going to send it. He's going to tuck in nicely behind the Ferrari as they go up the first couple of corners. Nice and clean so far from the guys. Looking pretty good there. You've got an Alpine going side by side with Sir Joshi. Sir Joshi thinks better of it and tucks back in behind there in P6 at the moment with Sortisy closing in behind him. Nice start there. Nice and clean from the boys in Tier 1. You've got to say, Marty B, as they head into the first chicane, nice and tight.
Oh, there's a crash up at the hill. There's a crash at the first Mirabeau. There's a crash. That is Mozza, I think, with a... Mozza's getting a bit angry at the Lowe's hairpin there. He is just throwing that car around. Watch out for the Haas. He's going to start pushing. Oh, that's not ideal, but up back at the front as we go now down through the Nouvelle chicane. My favourite part of the racetrack is the waterfront. Look at those beautiful yachts. Mine's the one in the middle, the biggest one. Of course, that's my yacht. That's how I got in tonight. But as we go racing now down, there's an Alpine. There's an Alpine. It's a Williams. Sorry, that is Websy. That is Websy and Sawsey. That is coming down towards the waterfront. That was just after the chicane of the high speed. That is going to be a virtual safety car.
I've got to look. I'm not sure. I'm just going to absolute speculate here. But Campbell Adams, he got into P1, and I reckon Websy just, I don't know, may have just gotten caught up in that overtake maybe somewhere, and just unfortunately that's a DNF on lap 1 for the former champion here.
Yeah, it really is. As we see an absolute scramble of cars into the pit lane. For those watching, I haven't brought up any telemetry. We're not going to have telemetry. We're just going to have lap data, and we are going to turn on. Let's have a look at position change. So Ghost Rider's gone up 12 from P15 to P3. Fantastic showing from that man. Up 3 is that person in first for the Alpine. WAP. The 766. Let's go with that. Jono's gone up from P9 to P2. That's a fantastic one as well. Junkyard Dog up 13 from 17. The other movers, Checkered Flag up 6 to P10. Aussie and Zox staying exactly where they were. Down 3 is Campbell Adams, of course, with the incident there on lap 1. Lucky not to get a safety car there, I think. It was a wee bit of a shenanigan. As the chat seems to think that it was someone taking out his teammate. We can only speculate. That's only just thoughts going on there. But virtual safety car, they will be going back racing again. Let's go back to who's on what tyres. Let's see what we can find. Everyone's gone hard. Everyone's getting a hard one.
Stirring it up there in chat. He's blaming Aussie 2K Goat for everything. Sounds about right, A-Dog. Sounds about right.
All I see is names that I've never heard of in this chat. Shout out to the lads. You guys all know exactly who you are, regardless of what your names reflect in Discord.
So, Finns is just, he's pitted. He's going to come out right behind P2 at the moment, so that's worked out fairly well for Finns there. Jono in P1, still under virtual safety car at the moment. So Jono's up 8, Finn's up 2. Ghost Rider up 12 positions, up to P3 in the Red Bull. Campbell Adams P5. But yeah, all with fresh tyres on. Mozza will have a wing change. I think he may have gotten caught up with an old friend of his in the Ferrari, and we'll just make sure that they take a nice deep breath and just get on with the race.
Yep, I'm just going to have a look out to the left after the tunnel and see if I can see Kimi Räikkönen sitting on his yacht after he DNF'd, and see if Sawsend and Webbsy are going to go and join him for either a cup of tea or a glass of champagne, but we'll see how we go through the night. We are on lap 3 of 39 here at the Monte Carlo Grand Prix. And a lot of rubber down the road there through towards the Nouvelle Chicane. It's a beautiful evening, I have to say. Thank goodness there's no rain. Or is there going to be rain? Why does that happen? That is so frustrating. Well, I've never been invited through EA before, so that's interesting. But at least the stream's still going. I mean, it's just showing everything that's on my screen, so that's okay.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it's only under a virtual safety car. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, just a shame for Sordersy as well, obviously. With the DNF. So just a terrible way to end his season there, but he's been really good. He has been really good for Mercedes. I think Apollo might be having a bit of trouble.
I wonder whether that is can I use Battlecat's invite? No. Can you just flick me a new invite there?
Yeah, I've been. Yep, sure can.
I wonder why that's happening. Seems a bit strange. Oh well, the race will continue. Is it? Are you still in the lobby? Are you?
Yeah, mate.
Oh, I don't know what's happening. Bear with us, watchers. The Battlecat has sent me one, which apparently I've already joined.
Yeah, it's not giving me an option to send you one, so I'm not sure what's going on.
If I just leave the multiplayer session, maybe, and I will just...
Yeah, maybe restart and come back. We're still under virtual safety car, which is a bit odd.
That is a bit odd. I reckon there's a lobby glitch. And it's kicking out the host. Not the host, anyone that's not racing. But it's funny,
Marty B has joined
I'm in
the lobby. Yep.
I'm back in, team. Well, don't worry about it. But if you guys are still on the virtual safety car...
what is that?
I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's... I mean, I blame Aussie 2K, apparently, according to the chat, so...
Whoa! Get on board with Campbell Adams and the Ferrari. They're glitching all over the place. And I don't think it's them. I think it's there's something going on with this lobby.
I think...
on my end, they're just glitching over and over in the pits.
All right, well, I'm going to assume that it's possibly not actually my fault. Oh, we've got the Battlecat. Join the party. What's cracking?
What's going on, Cat?
Yeah, I don't think it's glitched. I don't think it's glitched. I think just Marty B's had some issues with his...
Yep.
Yeah, so, we did see Meowsy just joining, get kicked out of the pits. Box, but I think he's catching up now. I think Marty B's just about to join. So
I am back in,
Back in. All right, we didn't miss much, guys. It is a full safety car, not a VSC, and I think we are going to go in probably at the end of this lap. So I'll leave it with you guys. Enjoy.
All right.
Good. Thanks, Cap.
Thanks for the update. Safety car in this lap. All right. Oh, well, I mean, that was something good to entertain us in the meantime. The track map has gone green. And Campbell Adams is back on track in the Red Bull at the rear of the field. So let's just bring up the tyres again. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Sorry for those watching. That is frustrating. All right.
So it'll be great to watch Campbell Adams and Meowsy come through the back of the field. They're in at the moment. Campbell Adams P15 and Meow just in front of him at P14. So I imagine Mozza will get swallowed up quite quickly. And we'll see how they go getting through the rest of the guys there. But they've set themselves a bit of a task, and Let's see if they're on the hard tyre. Let's have a look.
They
they're both on
are.
the hard tyre there, so yeah, they should be able to bring that home.
I think so. Junkyard Doggy and Mozza are still on the meds. I imagine the 5 laps, so it would have been Mozza that boxed at the start of the virtual safety car, I think, just a few laps ago. And that's why his are only 3 laps old, but he should be able to pick up a wee bit of pace there, a few spaces if he's lucky. A very, very hard track to overtake on. It's just not great at all. But Junkyard Doggy, he's going to want to try and make the most of that towards the waterfront now. What can you see?
Well, it's just interesting because Junkyard and Ghost are both Tier 2 drivers. So these guys, they got their work cut out for them. You can see Zosk already getting in front of the Red Bull there of Ghost Rider. So these guys are doing well. It's really good experience for them, you got to say, Marty.
Oh, absolutely. And to be up in the top 5, that's an absolute banger of a race for these guys. Getting pushed by the McLaren of Sir Joshy through Raskas. Turns 18 and 19 there as well. I think... I wonder whether those meds are going to start going off around about lap 10 or 11. And that McLaren is having a really, really good look at the back of Ghost Rider there as we head up through Beau Rivage. Burning the battery as Ghost Rider. He's just trying to keep up now. Maybe his tyres aren't quite heating up as he would want them to. He seems to be letting a lot of power off there. I'm not really sure what's happening there down towards Mirabeau. That McLaren is all over him. Absolutely all over him. It seems like there might be a wee bit of damage on the Red Bull. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, almost a bit of a car park there at the hairpin. Oh, dear.
I think Ghost might just be going a bit defensive,
Oh, it seems like he's actually lifting off as he came towards the hairpin there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Let's just have a look. Wee bit of a lock up there, but the Nouvelle Chicane, not too bad for him.
And here comes Campbell on the outside of Meowsy. He gets the job done up in a P14, so he's on the back of Mozza. It looks like Mick Jamie was not going to fight Campbell there. He saw he had the better run and opted just to back out there. So Meowsy just hoping to, just extend his run and not get caught out too early on in any battles.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just getting the word through the chat that Mozza has floor damage, unfortunately, and mighty wing damage.
That's a big
Mighty
door
Wombat.
Mozza leaves open there for Campbell Adams. That's a lot of respect. Well done, Mozza. So that's unfortunate if Mozza does have floor damage. He's done a great job in the comms box all season. He's been a Tier 3 staple for Inters. So let's hope he has a fun drive out there anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Let's get in with the battle. Oh, my goodness. We're going to jump on board P9. Josh Rizal something or other. There is a big scrap going on here. Let's say that Josh Rizalin. Let's go Josh Rizalin. I'm so sorry if I'm screwing that up, but there is a big battle in front of him. He's got an absolutely front row seat through Portier into the tunnel. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 cars, which is going to be Ghost, Aussie, Sir Joshy, and Checker Flake. So of course Ghost Rider with that damage, that wing damage. Oh, the McLaren goes straight through the chicane. Oh, almost making that work. He does get a penalty to boot with that as well. The left-hander down towards swimming pool. I'm going to stay on board with Josh Rizalin through the chicane. Oh, this is a cracker of a battle here. I might just stay with this for a little bit, Broseph.
Yeah, mate. Yep, it's a beauty. I think it might be Josh Rizocklin.
Rizocklin. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a made-up name, I'm pretty sure anyway. So let's just go Riz.
Josh Riz. He's got the Riz. All right, one of the new words, skibbity, Josh, Riz, cap.
That's it, mate.
Something,
yeah.
I don't know.
Put the prize in the bag, Marty.
Yep. Something like, it's a big lock up there from the McLaren. That was, I think, Apollo Pepsi. Big lock up there. I know he's also streaming live on Twitch. Too wide. That is a kick in with the Red Bull. Hey, Campbell is just muscling his way through. He is absolutely on fire. He's burning up a storm.
He's getting great exits out of the corners, and that's what's getting him a good run against most of these guys. You'll have a look just in front of him. Checkered flag, having a look on the outside here. This is 2x2. Is not going to work.
We got a great view off the front wing.
Oh, we did.
Of that. Oh, and 3 wide. The 2 McLarens. This is absolutely entertaining. This is brilliant.
Yeah, good respect there from Campbell Adams, giving the place there to Josh, and all over the back of him again.
Ooh, Joshy pushing his way through. No, so that was Apollo Pepsi. Let's just go one back to Sir Joshy. He's in the pit lane. I'm going to say it's a wing change for Sir Joshy. Oh, he is retiring from the race. He's had enough of that shenanigan. And fair play, all right. That's a shame, but we'll go up the hill one more time. Lap number 10 is 39. There is a yellow flag flashing. Hopefully that's not a glitch. That is just the cars retiring in the pit lane as Mozza drifted really.
Having a bit of... have you got the Wi-Fi connected, or you got...
Nah, man, it is hardwired.
Third position at the moment.
I'm just going to quit my game, and which may... Battlecat?
Yeah. Good idea, mate. The cat.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
I think I might just take over, if that's all right.
Okay.
Go
for the
it,
stream?
Mate. Yep.
Okay, well, I was just going to quit my game and try again. If you're happy for me to do that.
Up to you, man. I can take over streaming, and then you can let me know what's going on. Up to you.
Well, I'm just going to close the game, which will cut the stream, so I'll try that. If it does it one more time, man, it's all yours.